Hi, welcome back. I'm Adam and this is First Man Fishing. And as you can see, my wife's got it looking like a Hallmark movie in here. We got the Christmas tree. We've got ornaments hanging from the lights. We've got another Christmas tree. We've got things that say Christmas over here. So it's getting to the end of the year. And I think this year I'm gonna do something a little different. So today we're gonna be counting down the top 5 catches from the year for First Man Fishing. Coming in at number 5 is actually a fish that Cody caught on one of our recent trips up to Grand County here in Colorado. And it was a surprise for both of us. We'd started the day fishing for trout. We caught some lake trout. I caught a kokanee salmon, caught some rainbow, and then out of nowhere, Cody hooks up into a tiger muskie. Got him? It doesn't look bad. Is it a tiger muskie? Oh, no way, dude. Oh, you want me to net him? That's awesome. That's really cool.
Came up out of that was cool. He came out of nowhere.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, they don't have that big of teeth, huh?
Not yet. That's an awesome fish. Got him? Oh, that's crazy. Super pretty fish.
He's trying to spaz out. I can feel him.
So while we're on Cody, I want to go ahead and thank him for this awesome sweater I've been wearing. This was an early Christmas gift, and it's supposed to be an ugly sweater for the ugly sweater parties, but I don't think there's anything ugly about big lake trout. So my parents recently got a place down near Gulf Shores, Alabama, and earlier this year I caught the first redfish I've ever caught, and it was big. It was around 41 inches, but unfortunately I didn't have a great video of that fish. But a few months ago my wife and I went back with the kids for a little trip, and so I did get a chance to fish a little bit. I did bring cameras this time, and we had a pretty decent redfish trip. So coming in at number 4 is catching redfish with my sister. She caught her first redfish. The weather was terrible. It blew, it rained the whole time. It rained like 8 inches in like 2 hours. So it was some of the craziest rain I've ever seen. So I wasn't able to get out on the water, but we were able to fish from the shore, and we did pretty well. Oh, there we go. Or drum. Oh, oh, oh. Something big. I think it's a drum. This guy's just on a shrimp. It might be a red. Yeah, it's a big red. Tiny little hook. Hopefully I can get it out of his mouth. Yep, hooked right in the corner. All right. It's not bad at all, actually. After 4 days of not catching anything. So this year I finally got a new kayak. I finally got a pedal drive, which is something I've been wanting for a long time. And I decided to take it out on our Arvada Reservoir, which is really close to me. Just a quick little day trip. It was the first trip on the kayak. I just wanted to test it out. And I decided to start throwing a rattle trap near one of the dams. Out of nowhere, I hooked into something big. It was kind of a surprise. So coming in at number 3 is gonna be my biggest fish on the kayak so far, which is also pretty cool because it was the first trip on the kayak. God. That has to be a catfish. There's no way that's not a catfish on a freaking rattle trap. This is big. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Holy smokes. Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't expect that. Oh, man. All right, first trip on the kayak and possibly gonna have maybe a 40-pound fish here. 30-pound fish? There's no way this isn't a catfish. God, I saw him. Oh, geez. He's not as big as I thought. He's just hooked on a whisker. Oh! Jeez Louise. I mean, I don't think that's my biggest catfish, but it's definitely my biggest catfish on a lure. So that's a channel cat. It's clamped down on my thumb right now, but look at that. I really didn't expect that on the lure. Well, I'm gonna say that makes the first trip on the kayak kind of a success. That's pretty rad. Oh, there he goes. Now, I'll admit, I probably got a little bit overexcited about that fish, but big fish do that to me. So I've spent a lot of time on this kayak this year, and the pedal drive definitely made a huge difference. That's the biggest improvement in kayak fishing that I've ever had. So if you watch the videos, you've seen a lot of stuff out at Jackson Lake, kind of East Colorado near Fort Morgan. And that's because my wife's family has property out there. So we spend a lot of time in the summer fishing that lake. And this summer, I lost probably more wiper than I've even probably ever caught. After all that frustration, losing fish, I had one weekend where I went out there and I just kind of crushed wiper. So coming in at number 2 is gonna be my wiper redemption. I finally got a whole weekend of catching wiper, and it made up for the whole summer of missing wiper. Oh my God. Two wiper came ripping up. Oh, there we go. That's definitely a wiper. This is the first fish on the baitcaster. It's a nice fish. Oh, he's barely hooked on the lip. Got him. Heck yeah. Look at that guy. I barely had him on top of the lip, so I'm actually surprised I didn't lose this one. See you later, dude. Oh. Oh, there's another wiper. Man, they're strong. Got him. That one's even bigger. Heck yeah. Another wiper. Those are the first 2 fish on that bait caster. Cool. This has been an amazing weekend for wiper. This is my 5th wiper, and I missed 6 this summer so far. I think I've landed 2, so it's cool to get 5 in one weekend. So I'm gonna send this guy back to the... All right, so coming in at number 1 is my big springtime lake trout. It was my biggest laker of the year, unless I get another trip up there, you never know. And during the spring, I really like to fish right after ice off with big subsurface lures. So I like to use these Rapala X-Wrap Subwalk 15s. They're right about 6 inches long. They slow sink, so they kind of go just subsurface. And I've caught a lot of big lake trout on these. So this year, I changed it up and I found this Nomad Mad Scad 115. So this is a lure that guys like to use for like giant trevally and stuff. But I got it in my head that I wanted to catch a laker on one of these. So we headed up for our normal spring trip, which we were a little later than normal. The lake had already opened up, so conditions weren't quite what they normally are. And we were up there 3 days. I fished this thing pretty hard and I was starting to get a little down. I was like, I'm not gonna catch a fish on this, it's gonna suck. I spent 3 days trying to catch a laker on a lure that I don't even know if they're gonna hit. And then finally on the last day, I had a 34, 36 inch, somewhere in there, lake trout. Hit this guy right up along the shore. So I saw him come up, I saw him grab it. I'm calling this number one, first off, because it was a big lake trout, and I love big lake trout. But also, I fished pretty hard for this one. So go ahead and enjoy number one, my springtime lake trout.
Yeah, Cody.
So we headed up to Lake Granby, and on that first day, pretty much immediately, Cody hooked into a real big lake trout, a really nice fish. And he fought it for a while, and unfortunately that fish popped off. Yeah, but hooking into a fish like that, especially early in a trip, definitely gets you like kind of motivated, gets you excited for catching big fish, and it gave us a good feeling about the trip.
Yeah, dude. Oh no. Oh, he popped off. Dang, man, he was big. I know. Oh! Cody! He hit it right on the shore. No, he's barely hooked. Yep, he came off. It's a decent laker. Dang. You hit the Mad Scad 115. That's got to be the first lake trout on a Mad Scad, I bet. Oh, that's deep enough.
Overall, we did have a pretty awesome year of fishing. And it is kind of cool having videos of it because I can look back and see the trips. I can kind of relive them a little bit. Before, when I was just fishing all the time and I never filmed it, I had pictures, but it's kind of neat seeing how trips went, seeing the fish hit and stuff. So I actually do enjoy making the videos. It's a lot of fun filming. It's a lot of fun editing them even. I don't mind that process. And I'm always excited to make them. So go ahead and keep an eye out for upcoming videos. Hi, cat. And I look forward to next year. Once again, I'm Adam. This is First Man Fishing. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.